So Linda, when you're not at the lovely Stanley Park, where are you?
So I work 2 days a week at Bailey Partnership as an assistant architect, and I think that's quite the reality of most of the girls' their lives. That outside of Chiefs, we have a job, or we're coaching, or we're volunteer coaches, or we study. So it's quite important, like the relationship with the community that we have, and I think they help us perform every week in, week out, especially when like a game day changes from a Saturday to a Sunday, for example, and all of a sudden we have to train on Fridays, and people at jobs or at schools need to be flexible with if we can come in, etc. And I think, sometimes it's not said enough, but those things are so important for us to be able to perform every week, but also think about our future next to Chiefs.
So obviously in the first year, it was the COVID year, and the stands were empty, and Stanley Park felt very quiet. Obviously it's very different now on a match day, and we generally have like 2,000 fans minimum every weekend. So how does that feel as a player when you're on the pitch at Stanley Park and you can feel people around you kind of on the grandstand or the east stand, wherever they might be sat?
It's honestly so important, and I think if you compare it to the first year when there was no one there, and I think we had one game, Sale at home, where we could have fans in, and we all experienced it for the first time. That was honestly such a great feeling, and I think every week now we get more fans, and the fan base that has grown so much is also amazing to see. And I think they have their own Facebook page, and like they share so many things of us, and they help us through, the good times were also difficult times. I'm sorry.
A couple of the superfans, Neil and Sharon specifically, were really supportive for you when your sister sadly passed, and I know Susie and your mum were all involved in that to try and stop you having to come back and be an architect after such a real difficult thing in your family. So do you want to take a moment just to thank them, because I'm sure that was a huge moment in your life when you needed support, and you had the players, but you also had superfans that you probably had no idea just how much they supported you at that point in time.
Yeah, I think that's exactly an example, like in that case, Neil and Sharon, who messaged my mom, and we wanted to set something up like that, and it was so sweet, and it wasn't needed, but just the fact that they think about those things, I think shows what a good relationship and great people we have in our fan base. And also, when the first game I played after I came back, everybody was wearing something orange in the stands. I just think like bits like that, honestly, they mean so much, and it's so important that that's also said, because those relationships really, help us perform for Chiefs every week in and out, and kind of create a home away from home. So yeah.